guys, Arwen here. So today I'm going to do a general reading on the energies going on and what you need to know right now. So this is a collective reading. There isn't a pick a pile. Oh wow. Okay, so we got the follow the leader card and it's upside down, which means that you need to follow yourself. So you're not following anyone outside of you, you're following your own inner guidance. And what I'm hearing very clearly is like, even the small things matter. If you're driving and your intuition's like, oh, you should go to the park for 30 minutes, like go to the park. If you feel that nudge of like, oh, I should text this person, da 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 da, then text that person. You're getting this subtle, I feel like you're getting these like subtle hints all day, and it's those subtle hints that they make up the beauty in your reality. They make up the wonderment and the joy when you follow them, and they create this like richness, right? Because we're human beings, we're not human doings. Like, we're here on purpose, and we're here to live our life and live our joy and live out our gifts on the planet. And that includes sometimes just like doing nothing or dilly-dallying or, you know, going off on like a winding path and like seeing where it goes. The next card is the Golden Palace card and the Rescue card. So you are the one. The Golden Palace is within you. It's after the Follow the Leader in the first card. You are the one that holds the answers. Like, the things that you need are already inside. And it's feeling like when you acknowledge the Golden Palace within, when you acknowledge these things inside of you, you either don't need them outside of you, or it doesn't even occur to you that you need those things. So it's like this energy of like you are rescuing yourself, or like you don't even need to be rescued when you realize everything is inside. So we got the Making a Choice card. This was the card I was holding when for the snapshot of the video, because I always do that and then I start talking. And I had put this card back in the deck unconsciously, and I just pulled it out. So there we go. Making a choice. I feel like you can choose to follow your head or follow your heart. That's what I'm getting with this. But let me ask a clarifying question. Ooh, we got the Rock Bottom card. Okay. And then we got the Strength card. So you do have the strength within you. If things have been hard lately, if you've been feeling like you're at a dead end and it's not working, know that you always have a choice. There's always the light choice available. There's always a higher place to be. There's always a higher place to go. Oh my goodness, the Magic Stream card. Oh, just choose the Magic Stream. Just choose. So what I'm feeling with this is, choose that everything works out for you. Choose that magic is flowing into your life. Everything is working out for you. Everything is getting better every single day. Choosing that like truth, like by tapping into yourself, you're going to tap into that truth and really be able to feel within you that there is peace in this moment. There is truth in this moment. So earlier, I thought about something and then I got upset about it, and then I was like more upset about it. It took about 3 minutes. And I don't spend like too much time doing that, so when I do it, I notice. And I was like, look at what I just did right there. Look at all this anxiety in my body. And I stopped and I was like, okay. And I brought all my awareness into my chest, and I was like, all right, so what is the cure for anxiety? Like, I just was noticing, you know, this pattern happening. And I went, truth. Truth is the cure for anxiety. And I just stopped in that moment, and I thought, okay, well, what is actually true about this situation? And I was like, well, what's actually true is that it's already done. I've kind of known it's been done for months, and I really don't even need to worry about it. And I was like, yep. Instantly, the anxiety went away because I tapped into the truth inside of me. So you have this magical stream inside of you that you can tap into at any time. Anytime like whatever the situation is that's making you feel like rock bottom, it's making you feel like this is hard, this is difficult, how am I going to get out of this? I'm in this hole, I don't know how to get out. You can't get out. You just have to ask yourself, what is true? what is true. And in any moment, you always have the choice to dwell on what's not working, or the choice to dwell on what is working. Now, I am not daft. I do know that sometimes this is hard. So, to make it easier, or at least for me, if I'm having trouble making the choice of, choosing into the stream of light, choosing into everything gets to be easy, everything gets to be graceful, everything is working out for me, my whole entire world is taking care of me at all times. I have different things that I will do to get into that stream of consciousness if I'm not able to do it easily by myself. Like when I was in the car earlier, I just thought and said, well, what's true? In that moment, tapped into it. If you do have trouble doing that, you can always use YouTube videos. You can use affirmation videos. You can do sleep affirmations. You can do shamanic journeys if you want to do that. There's lots of things that you can use to support you. So I've got energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So we got awakening, transformation, crumbling. Okay. All right. So really we got the Fool card, the Death card, and the Tower card. Okay. So you do have access to like these light codes that are transforming things. And as soon as I picked up that deck, like all I feel now is Lionsgate energy, which is what we're in right now. So in order for things to change on a cellular level, in order for things to change on a deep level, in order for things to shift, you have to let go of things. You have to let go of previous stories, previous way of being, ways that you were thinking the world was. Whatever your narrative is in your head about, oh, well, this happened to me, and then that happened, and that happened, it's really time to like drop that. So I caught myself 3 times today telling the old story about something that happened in the past couple months. And every single time I stopped and went, nope, we're not doing that. Absolutely not. Like I'm consciously in the moment saying no to the story. I'm like, and choosing a new thought pattern. Now, I do know how to delete the story. I could either do an energy session about it, or I could write the story down on a sheet of paper and then reverse the story, and then get the gem out of the story, and then just repeat the gem. So that way, if I ever think about it again, I'm just like, well, I can get the gem out of it. This was the gem that I got from like the experience, right? So, but whatever it is that is coming up, it is definitely shift your energy and stay in these higher states. But in order to do that, you've got to drop things that are not serving you. And any of this old energy is not serving you. Every moment you have a choice to go into the new energy, you're like, hold on to that old energy and like tell the story about it. And I don't know about you, but I am not willing to do that anymore. I am absolutely done with the old story. We have don't dim to fit in, take a break, and Sisterhood of the Rose. So Sisterhood of the Rose, several things come up. I'm thinking maybe you're meant to teach people in some way or do demonstrations in some way. This could be like a dance teacher, aerobics teacher, yoga teacher, teach people psychic abilities or tarot stuff or energy stuff, whatever that is, or how to heal with crystals, like whatever that is. But somehow it's highly likely teaching is in your path. Like you've had a lineage of it. Oh, I feel that so deeply. You've done it for so many lifetimes. Yeah. And I just feel like this is what your soul is craving and kind of what it's missing, because you're not teaching what you know. You're not teaching what you know. It's what you need to be doing, and you're not doing it, not to the full extent. And it's like in your DNA, it's in your lineage. It's like been passed down, not just on a ancestral level, but also on a past life level. Like you've had multiple past lives, like doing the thing. Multiple past lives teaching. Okay, so take a break. Get off the treadmill. I feel like this means get off the treadmill of your mind, and then with the don't dim to fit in, I feel like you're doing things the way other people are doing them, and it's making you not stand out. You're doing things because it's not authentic. Okay, let's talk about that. So, let me ask for guidance. What do you want me to say about that? So, taking a break, going inside, you've got to do things the way you authentically want to do them. Okay, the thing that is coming to you, the way that it's coming to you to do something is the way that you should do it. Like, all these other people outside of you are like, oh, do it this way, do it that way, da 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 da. But like, that's not going to work for you because it's not authentic for you. You know what works? The thing that's authentic, that's what works. Right? The thing that you're aligned with, the thing that your soul is telling you to do, that's what's going to work. Okay? So another way to say authenticity is like soul alignment, right? When you're being your authentic self, following what your guidance is telling you to do, it's going to work. And you're going to stand out. The right people are going to see you. The people that are magnetically drawn to you and are a match for you are going to see you and going to want to work with you and going to want to engage with whatever it is that you're creating, okay? And, you know, they'll just be drawn to you like a moth to a flame because you're being the mothiest of the moth that you are. You're not trying to be some other moth, right? You're being the moth that you are. Yeah. Right? So, yeah, you need to just circle around your own light and forget everybody else's lights over there. You're supposed to be at your own lamp, the lamp inside of you, not down the street at Buster Brown's lamp. Okay. So all right, and now we have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. Just say yes, fill up your well. Oh wow, 2 cards about rest. Okay, so this is a call to the inner nudges that you are getting to do those things. How can you share your voice? What is authentic for you? How can you share your voice in a way? And the first thing I'm getting, like, as I say that is like there's a feeling in the body of like, I'm not safe or I can't do that. But what I am feeling is what you can do is you can start with small yeses. Okay, small yeses will lead to bigger yeses, and what will happen is that the fear will lessen. So I think if you're thinking about doing something, right, maybe you're like, oh, I want to start a certain social media account on such and such, right? And you're like, oh, but I'm so scared that if I do that, then this will happen, and that'll happen, and that'll happen. What I'm hearing here, it's just like small yeses. Don't think that much about it. Like, don't make it into a big fuzzy thing. Once you start with something small, start with like doing maybe like a 1 short a day or something, you know, and don't show your face if it freaks you out. But somehow start with the small, the little rocks, and then they'll get to medium-sized rocks. But what I am feeling is like this consistency thing is important. Like doing it every day. Like you are not going to become an Olympic athlete if you only go to the gym once or go every other day. Okay, so it's this feeling of like, it doesn't need to be a lot of time. I feel that very, very strongly. Through taking action, you will get into alignment. Through taking action, you will get into more and more alliance and more congruence with the thing. I mean, think about it. When you first go to a job, it takes you a couple months to kind of integrate about what's going on. Same thing when you learn a new skill. Or, you know, when I learned to knit at one point a few years ago because I just wanted to. And my first scarf was really bad. The second one was adequate. The third one way better, okay? I have moved past scarves and gone to sweaters and vests, okay? But I would have never did it if I hadn't gone through the scarf phase, you know what I mean? And it was a bad scarf phase. Everybody got a scarf from me for like a whole couple of years. So, like, the action will create the congruence. If you just sit in like this state of non-action and not doing the thing that you're called to do, like nothing's going to happen because you're not moving energy. You can move energy with your mind. You can move energy with energy work. You know, you can move energy in all sorts of ways, but small yeses, I feel like it's time for the small yeses in order to move the energy even more. And you don't have to do anything that freaks you out or makes you scared. You can just start with a little ways forward and share your voice. Say what you have to say. Say what is on your heart. Say what is important to you. And also make sure you fill up your well. And I also hear very clearly, like, don't allow yourself to spend 4 hours trying to do something that takes 30 minutes. Don't spend 4 hours trying to do something that actually takes 30 minutes. Just do the thing for 30 minutes and then do it first, and then you're free, and then go do whatever else you want to do with your other hours. Like rest. You could rest for the other 3 hours. I love resting. I'm a big lounger. I had a large 2-hour nap today. I had one yesterday too. Resting is so important. Resting is going to allow you to reconnect to your body. Your body's like how it feels, what it wants, what it desires, what it needs. And then from that place, you're going to bring your full self, your authentic self, you'll be more of you because you'll be more tapped into that, like a chemical part of you. And then, you know, you are going to shine brightly, and the energy is going to start to move, and it is going to start to work, and it's going to just kind of like entwine like that. Alright, I am really enjoying these cards. Like, the energy tapping into them is so good. It's the Work Your Light Oracle is what I'm working with here. Alright, let's do Queen of the Moon Oracle real quick. Let's tune into the moon. Where are you? We're doing this one. Ooh, the unexpected. Oh, how exciting. Oh my god, you guys, it's a portal. We love portals. Okay. Your heart energy, let me say this authentically, your authenticity opens portals. Your heart energy opens portals. It allows new worlds to form. What you're trying to do is create a new world for yourself with more abundance, more joy, etc. Okay? And it's, if you're not feeling it right now, it's because it's not there. And it's fine. You bring it in. You bring in new stuff. It's not, right? Like, and you bring in new stuff by the innovation coming through you, by following the divine ideas that come through you. I feel like you all have already gotten multiple divine ideas from cosmic forces, from spirit, from your guides, from your higher self, whatever you want to call that, to do certain things. And I'm feeling like you haven't done them. Just, I'm feeling like they're not done. But like, you would be floored. It would be so amazing how fast it could happen if you just kind of like did it. Oh, look, we've got the resistance card and the resilience card. How interesting is that? All right, so there's that energy. So what do we need to know about that energy? Why are you resisting this? What's happening here? Assessing a nourishment. You're not sure that it's going to work. You don't believe that it's going to work. It's safer and easier to stay where you are than it is to take the risk and go into the new. That's why. All right, so what else do we need to know about that? So how do you trust yourself? Because that's what you need. Focus. Focus. The answer is focus. The way you get through this is focus. Alright, let me see what else comes to me about that. If you were to step into the portal, if you were to step into the version of you that is already living and breathing and doing the thing, and can't even remember what your fear issue is, what would you be thinking? What would you be doing? What would you be saying? So that's one way you can do it. The other way is to just trust the guidance that you are getting. It is literally leading you to where you want to go. Those divine insights that you are getting, you need to focus on them. Focus on what your intuition is telling you to do. Focus on what your higher self is telling you to do. Those are the breadcrumbs that are leading you to your most authentic, divine, soul-aligned life. Fear card. I was just about to say, if I was feeling like a massive amount of fear and resistance on something, I would just have an energy session about it personally, so that's how I deal with that. I got the fear card, the abundance card, and the beauty card. On the other side of the fear is the abundance. You've got to go through it and just realize the fear is not real. And like in this card, there's a girl. I'm going to come over there so you all can see it. This girl that is in this card, there's another girl that's inside that's like scared. So the fear is like the outer shell. What's inside is a part of you that needs something, that needs love. Okay, so you can send love to the fear part of you, and it will allow it to transform, because the next card we have is abundance, right? So she's with the animals, she's in harmony with nature, she's in harmony with herself. So she's fully actualized and realized. So when you feel fear in your body, wherever that is, oh, I didn't flip it there. But when you feel that, you can ask yourself, where is that in my body? You can bring your attention to that part, right, wherever it is, And you can just send yourself love and guidance and understanding. And that will focus on love. The focus card is coming to me again. Just really focus on nourishment and understanding and compassion, and allow the fear to dissipate and allow it to relax, allow it to release, okay? Abundance is your birthright. Things flowing and being easy for you is your birthright. You do have to let go of these things that are not serving you and have the courage to let go of them and release them, okay? And you do that by saying yes to your intuition and through allowing yourself to have the rest that you need so that you can feel rejuvenated and refreshed. So just know that it is safe for you to feel your feelings. It is safe for you to be in your body, and it is safe for you to follow what your intuition is telling you to do. Okay? Okay. I feel complete. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye. Oh, before I forget, I used the Work Your Light Oracle, the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and then we did the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. Alright guys, talk to you later.